Good day, dear teachers. For today's video, our topic is all about Classroom Observation Tool Rubric this school year 2025-2026. The COT rubric is an assessment tool na ginagamit ng mga observers to measure classroom performance of teachers. These are the classroom observable indicators for school year 2025-2026. So, we have two observations and ulitin ko lang po kagaya doon sa in-explain ko doon sa isa kong video. Each classroom observation ay 6 indicators lang ang re-ratean sa teachers. Sa first observation, sa indicators 1 to 4 and 6 to 7 lang nakafocus ang observer. Sa second observation naman, sa indicators 1 to 3, 5, 8, and 9 nakafocus ang observer. So let's start with the rubric of indicator 1. Apply knowledge of content within and across curriculum teaching areas. By the way po, ang i-explain ko lang dito ay ang rating na 4, 5, and 6 kasi ang objective naman natin is to get high rating sa ating classroom observation. Rating 4, the teacher demonstrates accurate knowledge and key concepts both in presenting the lesson and in responding to learners' questions or comments. The lesson content displays coherence. The teacher attempts to make connections across curriculum teaching areas if appropriate. Sa features of practice, number 1, the teacher clearly explains concepts and make no content errors. Number 2, the content appears to be accurate and its focus shows awareness of the ideas and structure of the teaching areas. Number 3, the teacher demonstrates factual knowledge of subject matter and attempts to connect content across teaching areas. So, ibig sabihin kapag ang isang guro ay nabigyan ng rating na 4, ibig sabihin nito ay maayos at tama ang delivery ng lesson. The teacher demonstrates accurate knowledge of key concepts. So, malinaw ang explanation at nasasagot ng tama ang learner's questions. Maayos din ang flow ng lesson at may coherence ang content. May attempt din na mag-connect ng lesson sa other teaching areas kung applicable. So, in short, rating 4 means the teacher meets the standard. Rating 5, the teacher demonstrates accurate and in-depth knowledge of most concepts in presenting the lesson and in responding to learners' questions in a manner that attempts to be responsive to student developmental learning needs. The teacher makes connections across curriculum teaching areas if appropriate. Sa features of practice ng rating 5, number 1, the teacher displays comprehensive understanding of the concepts and structure of the teaching area. Number 2, the teacher presents conceptual knowledge of the subject and makes connections within the teaching areas. So, ang rating 5 ay ibinibigay kapag ang teacher ay nagpapakita ng deeper understanding of most concepts. The lesson is delivered in a way that is responsive to learners' developmental needs. Makikita ang clear structure ng teaching area at may connections within the subject at minsan across the other subject areas. Rating 5 means the teacher is already beyond the standard and teaching is more effective and learner-centered. Rating 6, the teacher demonstrates accurate and in-depth knowledge of all concepts in presenting the lesson and in responding to learners' questions in a manner that is responsive to learners' developmental needs and promotes learning. The teacher makes meaningful connections across curriculum teaching areas if appropriate. Sa feature of practice ng rating 6, number 1, the teacher displays extensive knowledge of content. Number 2, the teacher addresses content accurately and its focus is congruent with the big ideas and or structure of the teaching area. So, meaning if the teacher gets the rating of 6, siya ay may excellent teaching practice. Ibig sabihin nito ay tama at wasto ang kaalaman ng teacher sa lahat ng konsepto ng lessons. Kaya masasagot niya ng tama, malinaw at may lalim ang mga tanong ng mga students. The lesson is clearly designed with a big idea and objectives of the curriculum. The connections across teaching areas and real-life situations are meaningful and the teaching clearly promotes learners' understanding and growth. So, yung rating 6 represents a model of best teaching practice. Indicator 2, use a range of teaching strategies that enhance learner achievement in literacy and numeracy skills. Para sa rating na 4, the teacher occasionally applies teaching strategies that address learners' literacy and or numeracy needs. Sa feature of practice, number 1, in some parts of the lesson, the teacher provides activities which address learners' literacy and or numeracy needs but fails to do so in some critical parts of the lesson where either or both skills are necessary. So kapag ang isang guro ay nakakuha ng rating na 4, ibig sabihin nito ay ang teacher occasionally applies teaching strategies that address learners' literacy and or numeracy needs. In some parts of the lesson, may mga activities na tumutulong sa reading, writing, or numeracy skills ng learners. However, may mga critical parts of the lesson na sana ay kailangan ng literacy or numeracy support pero hindi ito naipakita ni teacher. In short, may effort ang guro pero hindi consistent sa buong lesson. Sa rating 5 ng Indicator 2, the teacher frequently applies relevant strategies that enhance learners' literacy and or numeracy skills. Sa features of practice, number 1, the teacher uses activities that enhance literacy and or numeracy in almost all aspects of the lesson. So, ibig sabihin, the teacher uses activities that support literacy and numeracy in almost all aspect of the lesson. Makikita na planado ang strategies at madalas na naiuugnay ang reading, writing, or numeracy skills sa iba't ibang bahagi ng teaching and learning process. Rating 6 of Indicator 2, the teacher consistently applies relevant strategies that enhance learners' literacy and or numeracy skills. Sa feature of practice, the teacher provides activities to enhance learners' literacy and or numeracy skills in all aspects of the lesson. So, ibig sabihin, the teacher provides activities that support literacy and numeracy in all aspect of the lesson, from motivation, presentation, guided practice, hanggang sa assessment. Ibig sabihin, ang literacy and numeracy development ay integrated sa buong lesson, hindi lang sa iilang bahagi. At tandaan na hindi base sa dami ng activities, kundi sa consistency at relevance ng strategies na ginagamit upang matulungan ang learners na mas ma-develop ang kanilang literacy and numeracy skills. Indicator 3, apply a range of teaching strategies to develop critical and creative thinking as well as other higher order thinking skills. Rating 4, the teacher uses questions and activities that mostly require the learners to interpret, explain, or describe ideas learned. Sa feature of practice, number 1, the teacher makes some attempt to engage learners in genuine discussion rather than simple, factual, or rote type discussion. Number 2, the teacher asks, can you please explain these ideas? So, ibig sabihin sa rating na 4, kapag ang teacher ay may rating na ganito, gumamit siya ng mga tanong at gawain na humihikayat sa mga mag-aaral na magpaliwanag, mag-interpret o maglarawan ng kanilang natutunan. May attempt ang teacher na makapag-discuss pero kadalasan ay teacher-led pa rin at hindi masyadong malalim ang discussion. Halimbawa, ang tanong ay, can you please explain this idea? Sa madaling salita, may discussion na pero hindi pa consistent at hindi pa masyadong interactive. Sa rating 5, the teacher employs a range of targeted follow-up questions and activities that encourage learners to explain, demonstrate, and use ideas learned. Sa feature of practice, the teacher employs a range of strategies to ensure that most learners are given opportunities to give opinions about the lesson and to react to the opinions of others. Number 2, the teacher creates a genuine discussion among learners, providing adequate time for them to respond as well as to step aside when appropriate. So, kapag ang guro ay may rating na 5, ibig sabihin, gumagamit ang guro ng iba't ibang strategy at follow-up questions para mas maengganyo ang karamihan ng learners. So, pinapaliwanag ng mga learners ang kanilang sagot at nakakapag-react sa sagot ng iba. May genuine discussion at ang teacher ay nagbibigay ng sapat na oras na para makapag-isip at makasagot ang learners. So, sa madaling salita, active na ang discussion at most learners ay nakikilahok sa discussion. Sa rating 6 ng indicator 3, the teacher challenges learners to justify their thinking and successfully engage most learners in discussion using well-directed questions and activities. Sa feature of practice, number 1, the teacher challenges learners cognitively to advance high-level thinking and discourse in an interactive exchange of views. Number 2, the teacher ensures that all voices of learners are heard in the discussion. So, para makakuha ng highest rating dito sa indicator 3, ang teacher dapat china-challenge niya yung mga students na ipagtanggol at i-justify ang kanilang mga answers at yung kanilang mga thinking. Ang mga tanong ay dapat high level at nagtutulak ng critical at higher order thinking. So, halos lahat dapat ng learners ay engage at may interactive exchange of ideas. Dapat din sinisiguro ni teacher or sinisiguro ng guro na lahat ng boses ay naririnig, hindi lamang yung mga active na students. Sa madaling salita, deep, meaningful at student-centered ang discussion at lahat ay kasali. So in short, dito sa indicator 3, rating 4, may discussion pero limited pa. Rating 5, may genuine discussion at aktibong participation ng karamihan. Rating 6, mataas ang antas ng pag-iisip, engage ang lahat at malalim ang palitan ng idea. Indicator 4, manage classroom structure to engage learners individually or in groups in meaningful exploration, discovery, and hands-on activities within a range of physical learning environment. Rating 4, the teacher manages classroom structure and engages the majority of learners in discovery and hands-on learning activities within a range of physical learning environment. So, feature of practice, number 1, the teacher structures a simple classroom layout and uses available resources that are somewhat suitable for different learning activities to involve the majority of learners in productive work. So, ibig sabihin kapag ang guro ay may rating na 4, ibig sabihin siya ay may maayos na classroom structure at may hands-on or discovery activities. Karamihan ng learners ay kasali sa gawain pero hindi pa lahat. Ang classroom layout niya ay simple. May mga learners na productive pero may ilan pa ring hindi ganap na involved. Sa madaling salita, maayos ang klase pero may puwang pa para maging inclusive at engaging. Rating 5, the teacher manages classroom structure and engages most learners in meaningful exploration, discovery, and hands-on learning activities within a range of physical learning environments. In feature of practice, the teacher structures the classroom layout and uses available resources that are generally suitable for different learning activities which involve most of the learners. Ibig sabihin, ang teacher ay may maayos at planado ang classroom structure. Most learners ay actively engaged sa meaningful exploration at hands-on activities na ibinigay ni teacher. Ang classroom layout ay maayos ang pagkakastructure at ang resources ay generally suitable sa iba't ibang activities. Mas marami ding learners ang productive at focus sa gawain. Sa madaling salita, halos lahat ay involved at mas maayos na ang flow ng activities sa classroom. For rating 6 ng indicator 4, the teacher manages classroom structure and engages all learners in meaningful exploration, discovery, and hands-on learning activities within a range of physical learning environments. Sa features of practice, the teacher keeps the learning environment free from congestion and facilitates activities that are appropriate within the physical learning environment for all learners to work productively within the allotted time. So, magkakaroon ng rating na 6 ang teacher dito sa indicator 4 if the teacher is very effective sa classroom management at lahat ng kanyang learners ay engaged. So, ang learning environment dapat ay organized, ligtas at walang congestion. So, ang mga activities ay dapat akma sa physical learning environment kaya lahat ay nakakapagtrabaho ng maayos at on time. So, walang learner na naiiwan. Lahat ay may pagkakataong matuto at makilahok. So, in short, or sa madaling salita, highly organized, inclusive, at learner-centered ang classroom environment. To summarize, rating 4, majority ng learners ay engaged pero may kailangang i-improve. Rating 5, most learners ay actively involved at maayos ang classroom structure. Rating 6, all learners ay engaged sa isang well-managed at inclusive learning environment. For indicator 5, manage learner behavior constructively by applying positive and non-violent discipline to ensure learning-focused environments. Sa rating na 4, makakakuha ng ganitong rating si teacher if the teacher occasionally manages misbehavior against established rules of conduct and the majority of learners follow such rules. So sa features of practice, number 1, the teacher's standards of conduct are inconsistently enforced, resulting in some interference in student learning and some loss of instructional time. Number 2, the teacher sets clear standards of conduct but learners need to be prompted repeatedly. Number 3, the teacher establishes appropriate expectations for behavior, but some of these are unclear or do not address the needs of most learners. So, ibig sabihin, occasionally o paminsan-minsan lang niyang namamanage ang misbehavior ng mga bata. So, merong rules si teacher, meron siyang rules of conduct, pero hindi ito palaging naipapatupad ng maayos. So, dahil dito may mga pagkakataon na naaantala yung klase at may kaunting loss of instructional time. So, kailangan ding paulit-ulit na i-remind ang mga learners tungkol sa tamang asal. For rating 5, the teacher frequently manages misbehavior against established rules of conduct and most learners follow such rules. So, sa features of practice, the teacher often implements an appropriate classroom management system which is responsive to the classroom and individual needs of learners. Number 2, the teacher's standard of behavior are consistently reinforced and are clear to most learners. That learners require little prompting, resulting in a little or no disruption to their learning. Number 3, the teacher moves to a misbehaving learner and gives a verbal or nonverbal signal to stop the misbehavior. So, makakakuha ng rating na 5 si teacher if ang teacher ay frequently o madalas nang namamanage ang misbehavior ng mga students. May malinaw din siyang classroom management system at consistent ang pagpapatupad ng classroom rules. So, karamihan sa learners ay sumusunod na sa standards of conduct at kaunti na lang ang disruption sa klase. Kapag may pasaway, ang ginagawa ng teacher ay agad siyang lumalapit at nagbibigay ng verbal o non-verbal signal kaya mabilis na naaayos ang behavior ng students. Rating 6 ang makukuha naman ni teacher dito sa indicator 5 if the teacher consistently manage misbehavior against established rules of conduct and all learners follow such rules. So, sa features of practice, number 1, the teacher responds appropriately to learners' behavior without any loss of instructional time. Number 2, the teacher evidently establishes standards of conduct that are clear to all learners and with impact on student learning. Dito sa rating 6, so ibig sabihin, pag nakakuha si teacher ng ganito, si teacher ay may consistently na namamanage ang misbehavior at lahat ng learners ay sumusunod sa rules. Ang teacher din ay agaran at tama ang response sa behavior ng bata nang walang nasasayang na oras sa pagtuturo. And malinaw din ang standards of conduct na iintindihan ng lahat at may positibong epekto sa student learning. So, disiplinado ang klase at tuloy-tuloy ang pagkatuto. Indicator 6, use differentiated, developmentally appropriate learning experiences to address learners' gender, needs, strength, interest, and experiences. Rating 4, the teacher provides differentiated or developmentally appropriate learning experiences to address the learning needs of learners. Sa features of practice, the teacher addresses the developmental levels of learners by providing learning experiences that enable most learners to progress toward meeting intended outcomes. Number 2, the teacher makes use of differentiated learning experiences to enable most learners to progress toward meeting intended outcome. So, ibig sabihin, ang teacher ay nagbibigay ng learning experiences na akma sa developmental level ng learners. May effort na i-adjust ang activities para matulungan ang karamihan ng learners na makaprogress at maabot ang lesson objectives. Ibig sabihin, may differentiation na pero general pa, hindi pa masyadong detalyado o iba-iba para sa bawat uri ng learner. Most learners are supported pero hindi pa din lahat. For rating na 5 sa indicator 6, the teacher provides differentiated and developmentally appropriate learning experiences to address the learning needs of learners. Sa features of practice, the teacher addresses the developmental levels of learners in the classroom and makes use of the different ways they learn by providing differentiated learning experiences that enable most learners to progress toward meeting intended outcome. So, dito sa rating na 5, ang teacher ay nakikilala ang iba't ibang paraan ng pagkatuto ng learners at sinasadyang mag-design ng differentiated activities para mas marami pang learners ang matulungan. Hindi lang basta activity, kundi may malinaw na adjustment sa strategy, approach, o materials para ma-meet ang learning needs ng learners. Mas intentional ang differentiation, kaya mas maraming learners ang nagiging successful. Para sa rating na 6, the teacher provides differentiated and developmentally appropriate learning experiences to address the learning needs of different groups of learners. So, sa features of practice, number 1, the teacher supports the learner's needs through a variety of strategies, materials, and or pacing that make learning accessible and challenging for different groups of learners. Number 2, the teacher uses differentiated strategies that motivate and engage groups of learners, allowing them to achieve learning outcomes. So, ibig sabihin, ang teacher ay talagang sumusuporta sa iba't ibang group ng learners gamit ang iba't ibang strategies, materials, at pacing. Ang learning ay accessible at challenging para sa lahat. Fast learners man, average o struggling learners. Ang differentiated strategies ay nakaka-motivate, nakaka-engage at tumutulong sa bawat group ng learners na ma-achieve ang learning outcomes. Ibig sabihin, kitang-kita na lahat ng learners ay may pagkakataong matuto at magtagumpay ayon sa kanilang kakayahan at pangangailangan. So, sa madaling salita, dito sa indicator 6, rating 4, ibig sabihin may differentiation na para sa karamihan ng learners. Rating 5, mas planado at mas malinaw ang differentiation. Sa rating 6, very intentional, inclusive, at effective para sa iba't ibang group ng learners. Indicator 7, plan, manage, and implement developmentally sequenced teaching and learning process to meet curriculum requirements and varied teaching context. So, makakakuha ng rating 4 si teacher if the teacher implements the lesson but with inappropriate elements of developmentally sequenced teaching and learning processes to meet curriculum requirements and varied teaching context. Sa features of practice, number 1, the teacher demonstrates inaccurate or incomplete knowledge of prerequisite relationships and transitions between activities are present but may disrupt the flow of the sequence. Number 2, the teacher presents minor organizational issues and missed opportunities during the lesson that affect learning time. Kapag ang teacher ay nasa level 4 or may rating na 4, ibig sabihin, nai-implement niya ang lesson pero may mga bahagi pa na hindi akma o hindi angkop sa developmental needs ng mga learners. So, for example, baka tama naman ang lesson plan pero minsan hindi smooth ang transitions. Minsan nalilito ang mga bata o nawawala sa flow ng activities. Makikita din dito na may minor organizational issues, na may mga missed opportunities, baka may oras na nasasayang o may activity na hindi masyadong na-maximize. So, para sa rating na 4, we can say na yung teacher, tinry naman niya to meet the requirements pero may mga dapat pang i-improve sa sequencing at smooth flow ng lesson. So, for rating na 5 para sa indicator 7, the teacher implements the lesson with appropriate elements of a developmentally sequenced teaching and learning processes to meet curriculum requirements and varied teaching contexts. Sa features of practice, number 1, the teacher connects outcomes from previous and future learning, and transitions between activities are smooth. The teacher sequence of learning activities generally keeps learners engaged and moving from one portion to next in a reasonable manner. Learners understand the purpose of the lesson and what they are to do to accomplish the purpose. So, ibig sabihin, ito ang makukuha ni teacher, ang rating na 5, kung naipakita niya na appropriate na ang elements ng lesson. Ibig sabihin, ayos na ang pagkakasunod-sunod ng learning activities and transitions between activities are already smooth. The teacher also connects outcomes from previous and future learning, kaya nakikita ng mga students ang connection ng mga lessons. Usually, engaged na ang mga learners dito, nakakasunod sila at nagiging active sa bawat part ng lesson. So, in short, teachers are already implementing good lessons, clear ang flow, connected ang activities, at may sense of direction ang learning process. For the rating of 6 sa indicator 7, the teacher manages well-structured lesson with developmentally sequenced teaching and learning processes to meet curriculum requirements and varied teaching contexts. So, sa features of practice, number 1, the teacher's sequence of activities purposely scaffolds learners toward achieving the lesson's objectives. Number 2, the teacher's sequence of learning activities keeps learning engaged in the content and has a clear sense of purpose throughout the class period but lacks in-depth processing of the activities. Kapag sinabing may level 6 ang rating ni teacher, ang teacher ay may well-structured lesson. Ibig sabihin, purposeful at maayos ang pagkakasequence ng activities. Dito malinaw na malinaw kung paano ang bawat activity ay naka-align sa objectives. So, learners are not only engaged but they also have a clear sense of purpose. Alam nila kung bakit nila ginagawa ang bawat activity at nakikita nila kung paano ito konektado sa kabuuang layunin ng lesson. So, makakakuha ng rating na 6 si teacher or level 6, ang teacher hindi lang maganda ang implementation. Mastered na niya ang sequencing at flow ng teaching-learning process. To summarize, so rating na 4, may mga mali o hindi angkop na bahagi, meron pang dapat na ayusin sa flow ng organization. Rating na 5, tama at smooth na ang flow, learners are generally engaged and lessons are connected. So, rating na 6, well-structured na ang lesson, purposeful, at aligned lahat ng activities sa learning objectives. So, ang goal natin syempre, ulit, yung makakuha tayo ng outstanding or level na 6 or rating na 6. Indicator 8, select, develop, organize, and use appropriate teaching and learning resources, including ICT, to address learning goals. So, makakakuha si teacher ng rating na 4 if the teacher utilizes learning resources including ICT which are occasionally aligned with the learning goals. Sa features of practice, the teacher utilizes a variety of instructional materials and resources but is not able to maximize their purpose to support the learning goals. Ibig sabihin ay gumagamit ang teacher ng iba't ibang learning resources tulad ng ICT. May alignment ito sa learning goals pero paminsan-minsan lang. Sa madaling salita, may effort si teacher sa paggamit ng materials pero hindi palaging swak o akma sa layunin ng aralin. May resources pero hindi pa fully maximize ang gamit nito para suportahan ang learning goals. For rating na 5 sa indicator 8, the teacher utilizes learning resources including ICT which are generally aligned with the learning goals. Sa features of practice, the teacher utilizes a variety of instructional materials and resources that are aligned with the instructional purposes which usually support the learning goals. So, ito ang magiging rating ni teacher kapag siya ay gumagamit ng learning resources kabilang na yung ICT na karaniwang naka-align sa kanyang learning goals. Ibig sabihin, sa most of the time, ang mga instructional materials na ginagamit ay makakatulong sa pagkatuto ng mga students. Hindi man perfect sa lahat ng pagkakataon pero madalas ay tama at angkop ang mga resources sa objectives ng lesson. For level 6 or rating na 6 sa indicator 8, the teacher utilizes learning resources including ICT which are consistently aligned with the learning goals. Sa features of practice, the teacher utilizes a variety of instructional materials and resources that are aligned with the instructional purposes which always support the learning goals. So, magkakaroon ng rating na 6 or level 6 ang rating ni teacher dito sa indicator 8 kung siya ay gumagamit ng learning resources at ICT na palaging aligned sa kanyang learning goals. So, dito malinaw na maayos ang pagpili at paggamit ng instructional materials at lahat ng resources ay may malinaw na layunin at direktang sumusuporta sa pagkatuto ng mga students. Ibig sabihin, maximize at consistent ang paggamit ng materials para makamit ang learning objectives. Indicator 9, design, select, organize, and use diagnostic, formative, and summative assessment strategies consistent with curriculum requirements. So, level 4, rating na 4 ang makukuha ni teacher dito sa indicator 9 if the teacher provides a range of assessment strategies but only some are aligned with the learning goals. Sa features of practice, number 1, the teacher uses a variety of assessment strategies but some do not measure the intended learning outcomes. Number 2, the teacher uses procedures that yield only some evidence of learning. So, ibig sabihin ay gumagamit si teacher ng iba't ibang assessment strategies tulad ng quizzes, recitation, seat work o performance task. Gayunpaman, ilan lamang sa mga ito ang tunay na naka-align sa learning goals. May mga assessment na hindi pa lubos na nasusukat ang intended learning outcomes, kaya limitado lang ang ebidensya ng pagkatuto ng mga mag-aaral. For level 5 or rating na 5, the teacher provides a range of assessment strategies that address most of the learning goals. Sa features of practice, number 1, the teacher uses a repertoire of assessment strategies which are aligned with the intended learning goals. Number 2, the teacher uses assessment procedures that draw out evidence of whether learners have learned the intended learning outcomes. So dito, si teacher ay may malawak ng kaalaman sa pagbibigay ng assessment strategies na karaniwang naka-align sa intended learning goals. So, sa level na ito, ang mga assessment procedures ay nakakakuha na ng malinaw na ebidensya kung natutunan ng mga mag-aaral ang inaasahang competencies. So, ibig sabihin, most of the assessments ay angkop at may malinaw na layunin. So, for level 6 or rating na 6 sa indicator 9, the teacher provides assessment strategies consistent with the curriculum requirements. So, sa features of practice, the teacher predominantly uses assessment strategies which are embedded as an integral part of the lesson and are aligned with the intended instructional or consistent with the content standard. Number 2, the teacher encourages the learners to assess and monitor the quality of their work against the assessment criteria and performance standard. So, makakakuha ng level 6 o rating na 6 si teacher dito sa indicator 9 kapag ang teacher ay palaging gumagamit ng assessment strategies na consistent sa curriculum requirements. Ang mga assessment ay nakapaloob na mismo sa daloy ng lesson at malinaw na aligned sa instructional objectives at content standards. So, aside from that, hinihikayat ng teacher ang mga students na i-assess at i-monitor ang sariling gawa gamit ang malinaw na criteria at performance standard. So, to summarize, para sa rating ng 4, 5, and 6 dito sa indicator 9 ay kung gaano ka-aligned, ka-consistent, ka-integrated ang assessment strategies sa learning goals. So, some aligned para sa rating na 4, most aligned para sa 5, at always aligned at embedded para sa rating na 6. That's all for today, dear teachers. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Teacher V. Bye!